that time our room flooded, like a lot, like a couple months ago. It's been a while. Well, I just got the chance to actually fully clean everything up. We did like a basic clean, and like I've cleaned in the meantime, but not like let's put everything back where it belongs and got everything sorted out and stuff. So this guy's back where it belongs, but there's still all kinds of stuff on the shelves that is not supposed to be on there. And I finally like refixed up this corner with all of our stuff, but all of this stuff right here, and then also this corner, all of this used to be in this owl box. And the owl box got soaking wet, and then we didn't realize that it was soaking wet, so it sat there for a little bit without me like emptying it out and letting it dry and cleaning it out. So it got a little gross and a little moldy, which is awful. But I managed to get it cleaned out and everything's good. And now I can put all my sewing stuff back in one place, and I'm so excited about it. It's gonna be great. Nothing's gonna be cluttered everywhere. It's gonna be awesome. So that's what I'm working on, and listening to We the Kings and vacuuming stuff, which was extremely necessary after like going to VidCon for a week and not being here, and just we're not great at cleaning. But when I do it really well. So guys, I feel so productive right now. I have like cleaned our whole room, including vacuuming and dusting and stuff. I've done laundry. I cleaned the bathrooms. I'm very proud of myself. I printed off a script. I'm gonna practice some lines. We're gonna film a thing on Wednesday for Robin.
I'm not doing anything for no one.
Rano's not doing anyone for no one. What have you been doing all day? I've been running around being productive.
Oh, is that what you've been doing all day?
Hey,
is that what you call this?
That supposed to
nicely
mean?
clean
This
room?
nicely clean room and everything except for your side table, because that's all of your garbage. It's nice and clean and tidy and put
This is
away.
my garbage?
Yeah.
Lego City Underground?
It's part of all of your
I don't recall buying
game
Lego City
thing.
Underground.
No, but it
Well,
goes
it's
with your
Alright, so what else do we got here?
No!
Let's see.
Rude.
I spent all day putting paper inside paper inside paper.
Lame.
And then putting it on the computer.
Lame.
It's not
You
lame.
can't put you take a stack of paper and just put it on top of your computer? What the
Yes.
heck does that accomplish?
No, because we've got Vlogumentary, we've got Buffer, we've got Buffer last year, we've got general business stuff, ApprenticeEh stuff. It's good to keep things organized. And so we have folders. Well, I guess because I'm doing it. I have folders. So I have an ApprenticeEh folder, and then there's all the things like the bills and all that fun stuff. And then in Vlogumentary, there's a folder for the bills and all the fun stuff. And then at Buffer Festival, there's a folder for all the bills and all the fun stuff, like the venue contracts. And you know,
Buffer's much more specific than the
Buffer's
other
much
things.
more specific because it's like very intense, and like there's ticket sales that come in every day, and there's you know, we have to rent the Tiff Bell Lightbox for a weekend and the Metro Toronto Convention Center and this, and there's contracts, and there's, you know, down payments and then second down payments, and so all these things need to be kept track of. So they're all in there. Then there's receipts. So like you buy a thing, and then taxes. So you got to put the receipts in a spot and keep onto that receipt. And then I take all that information and I digitize it, so that I have like master spreadsheets.
Just take pictures of it?
No, I type it into the spreadsheet.
Boring.
And then so that every single cent is accounted for.
Cool.
That's what I did today. So I figured like it's like a once a week thing. You do it once a week, so it doesn't take tons of time. Yes, that's the plan. We'll see.
That's not what I do at all. This is what I do. I have a box, and I shove everything in it.
Wow.
And then at the end of the year, I go through the box.
No, end of the year you groan for like a month, and then you go through the box.
That's completely beside the point. And I still do it.
If the point is here, is it really here? I think it's more like that is the point.
No.
Well, I always feel more productive when I'm like running around and actually doing stuff. If I'm doing work on a computer,
I always either get distracted, or I do actually do the thing that I'm supposed to be doing, but then I also kind of feel like I'm kind of like, I don't know, I just take longer. I take longer to do something than I probably should, and then I just feel like I'm slacking and not really getting anything done. And I think because I spend so much time on a computer with like free time, like watching Netflix and stuff, it just kind of feels like I don't do anything all day.
No, that's true.
If I spent the whole day on a computer. But then when I'm like running around, I'm like, I did so much stuff today.
It's a difference between physical stuff and mental stuff.
I guess so.
Because I felt it, because like you're sitting, you're not really, your body is not doing anything.
Right.
And so after so long, you're like, wow, I haven't moved.
Anything.
I've barely eaten or had anything to drink all day. But then when you like take a step back and you look
at all the things, beside the point. You're so ridiculous. Is this you getting your movement in? Because you've been sitting on a computer all day?
I feel much more...
Like, you feel like you've done something now because you've stepped back and forth a bunch of times.
But because you also, with computer, you don't really see results. Mm-hmm. And we talk about this all the time. It's especially for like last year for buffer. Because all day it's just headphones in. It's like I have a list of a gazillion things I gotta do. And I'm just going to sit down and I'm going to do it. And you just do it, and you one thing after another. And then you get up and you're like, kind of like spaced out. And then you cram some food in your mouth. And then you go back and you do it again. And then a week or two or a month or 3 go by. And then you're like, wow, did we do any work other than just sit at the desk all day? And then you go to Buffer Festival and you're like, wow, we did all this for sitting at a desk all day? This is amazing. And though there actually is, but... There actually is work done, but I get it.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
It's weird.
Yeah, and I think that's... You gotta remember that sometimes there are different levels of work.
Mm.
And it's important to distinguish them. Mm-hmm. And it's important to know that what you're doing is still important. Assuming you're not slacking off watching Netflix all day.
Netflix!
Saskia.
Hey!
Saskia's like, work on like 1/5 of the screen, Netflix on 4/5 of the screen.
As long as I'm getting work done. Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No.
I'm still getting done the things that I'm supposed to get done. Just because I watch Netflix on the side doesn't mean... And you listen to music.
Yeah, but music doesn't take my attention away.
Yes, it does. Lyrics. Unless you are listening to music that is just... music and no lyrics, it takes your attention away from your work. No. You bum.
It does not as much as watching Netflix.
I never said it was as much. I'm just saying that it also does.
Well, sometimes you need a little bit of distractions.
Great. So Netflix. What are you doing?
The bed sheets are filthy. Because it's like you clean the room and put all the dirt on the bed sheets.
Definitely. I definitely...
Now I'm putting it back on the floor.
Dumped. That's not okay.
Actually, I wonder how many people do work primarily on computers or primarily
not on computers. Physical.
I guess not on computers or computers.
Physical.
I mean, there are in between areas, but...
In between areas?
Yeah, I mean, do
gray
people,
sections.
Do you do work... Is your primary work computers, or is it
not?
That's really all I want to know. Okay. Is it computers or not?
But you can specify what you do if it's not.
Well, because I mean, like you said, like physical, a librarian, I wouldn't say is a physical job. It is
but
physically
they also
demanding,
use computers.
And they might also use computers. So it's a gray area. I mean, I don't want people to think physical is like lifting bricks, you know. Like, that's not it's physical, but that's not what I mean. I don't mean it like that. I mean...
Okay, you mean just anything that is not like sitting at a desk.
I was a butcher for 9 years.
Right.
I would say that would be a physical job.
Okay.
Because it involved movement. So is it a job that involves movement, or a job that involves not movement? Oh, this is way too complicated. I not think this through.
I'm assuming they understand what you're trying to say.
I hope so.
I hope you understand what he's trying to say, because I think I do.
Because I don't. Because I hope you do.
But Corrado doesn't. Anyway, let us know in the comments below. We're gonna go to bed, because it's 1:30.
Yeah.
I always get, like, crazy...
Energetic?
Productive and energetic when it's, like, stupid o'clock in the morning. It's so dumb. I was, like, sitting on the computer earlier today, until like 9 p.m.
That's because
And
we're
then it
night
was
owls and we're
Let's do
wired.
work! Let's clean everything!
There's actually studies done that say that the most productive time for people is 10 p.m.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we proved that very right.
Yep. Yep. And do you know what the least productive time is?
Morning.
4 p.m.
4 p.m.?
Yeah.
Because that's 1 hour before normal
That's
going
like,
home time?
even like not even work related, like quitting time or 9 to 5 jobs. It's just hours of the day. It's like 4 p.m. is the least productive, statistically.
Alright, regardless of the productiveness of me, I should probably go to bed. I'm gonna read my script a couple times, because I need to know my lines, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So I hope you had a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
How are you? So it's really late. It's almost 3 a.m. It wasn't meant to be like this. At about 9 p.m. I did that thing I do where I opened a video project that I had and I was like, I'm gonna edit this for like an hour just to get my mind off of things, and then I'll go and do everything that I have to do tonight, I guess. And subsequently I finished the video project and hit export and looked at the clock and it was 3 a.m. and I was like, great. So I finished the video, yay me. Didn't do anything else I was supposed to do tonight. Oh well. It's late. I'm gonna be really tired tomorrow. Meh. I guess I have a video to put up on my channel. So that's exciting. So I guess I'll upload it on a Tuesday. I mean, I don't see what else is holding me back at this point. I, like many YouTubers, come back from VidCon really feeling creative and inspired and wanting to do more videos, and then you get back and you're like, oh yeah, I remember why I didn't like making videos, because making videos is hard. It's a lot of work, especially if you want to make them really nice, and it's hard to think of ideas and stuff, but now I have those ideas, so it's just down to finding the time to shoot them and then edit them. Unless I just sort of like let go of the quality and shoot them really hard and fast and edit them really sloppily and then just put them up. I don't really know if that would be better or worse, but I would make more videos. But we're gonna take baby steps, one step at a time. So I will put up a video on Tuesday, and after that, hopefully soon. I really want to make more videos because I like making videos. It sucks to admit, but I do have, and we do have, other things to focus on than making YouTube videos now. And I have to be responsible about the time that I spend doing that versus doing YouTube. And this wasn't very responsible, but it was very productive. So, big ups. However, it is really, really late. So as much as I enjoy our chats, I do have to go to bed. I don't know about you. You can stay up if you want, but I have to go down there into the basement and then go to sleep. So, good night.
Give me daily vlogs, I want them in my subscription box. I wonder who might drop by, even though sometimes it's Canada outside. So don't go away, we're here every day. It's not ApprenticeEh, it's ApprenticeEh. Hey, 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 hey. Home is where the blog is.